shit because it's in my Instagram.
It's all good.
Okay, cool. Well, now, what are we talking about? What list are we talking about?
I think you had your top, I don't know, your top 10, then your not to be fucked with list.
Definitely, I'll give you a couple. Hold on, let's see. Let me find it. All right, so let's go. We going top 10 MCs?
Yeah, we can go there.
Let me scroll down here. I'm gonna give you my top 5. My top 5 is hold on one second. Shit. Let me just do this real quick.
You know who was absent from all of your verbiage when we went through this earlier?
Who?
Mos Def.
Mos Def is dope too.
Yeah.
He's on my list. Hold on, I'm gonna give you my whole list. Hold on, let me just do this real quick. Let me find this fucking. Let me find this list. I'm looking for it. Just give me a second. Okay, I'm looking through all the stuff, all the IG lives I did during that time. Where is this thing? Okay, oh, it's coming up. All right, let's get to this. Okay, it's down. It's coming down. Okay, here we go. My top 5 in order would be, number 1 is Rakim. Number 2 is a tie between Kool G Rap and Big Daddy Kane. Number 3 is LL. Number 4 would be, so that's 5, but I want to just, I'm going to add somebody, KRS, I mentioned KRS, right?
Right.
And, who would bring up number 5? I'm going to keep it all in that era. Because I believe in giving respect to the people of my era. So I would probably say like Grandmaster Caz, Melly Mel, just to give them that. Now we get into another era. So I think top 5 should go by era. Because I think that
I agree.
The era you from is because Rakim is from my era.
Right.
So there are people that say Jay-Z's the best rapper to ever live. I think Rakim is the best rapper to ever live. Because he was lyrical and he never cursed.
Right.
So
he never had features too much either.
He never had features. He did everything on his own.
Right.
Now, if you want to talk about just top MCs ever based on lyrics, flow, and impact on hip hop, in no particular order. But now, first I'll give you my do not fuck around with this. And do not fuck around with is leave them alone. It's what I call my leave me alone list. Leave them alone list, because if you go fucking with these people, you're gonna have a problem. It's gonna be you're gonna lose a battle and you're gonna lose that shit bad. Let's see. Lord Finesse is on the do not fuck leave the fuck alone list. Nas is on that list. Black Thought, Fabulous, Jadakiss, Lloyd Banks, KRS is on that list. Eminem, leave Eminem the fuck alone. Let me see who else. Ice Cube, leave him the fuck alone. Let me see, because these are people who not only are great MCs, but they can dish your ass.
Okay.
Let me see. I said leave Mace alone. Leave Mace alone. You know, because Mace can come up with some witty shit and dish you. Let me see who else is on there. The Game. Leave The Game alone. He's another one. Let me see here. I'm just trying to make sure. Big L. Leave Big L the fuck alone. Big L is not somebody to be fucking with. And then I even say leave Black Thought the fuck alone. Leave Black Thought the fuck alone. You will have a problem. And then that's on my do not fuck around list. Now, I have a list called the top MCs ever. This is my top MCs ever list. Again, in no particular order. Lord Finesse, Nas, Black Thought, Fabulous, Jadakiss, Slick Rick. Oh, I forgot on, last person I forgot on Do Not Fuck Around list, Fred the Godson. God bless Fred, man. I cried like a baby that day. That Fred used to write for me, man. Like, I cried like a baby that day, man, when he passed away. So in no particular order, Lord Finesse, Nas, Black Thought, Fabulous, Jadakiss, Slick Rick, Fred the Godson, Raekwon and Ghostface. For my own personal listening pleasure,
Right.
I mean, there's nothing better than Ray and Ghost together. I mean,
Ragu.
you listen, I frequently tell Ray, I'm like, yo, Ray, just give me another one, bro. Just give me another Cuban. Just, I don't know how you got to do it. Just go in there and give it to me, man.
Right.
Like, those songs,
Right.
forget about it, man. Biggie, I think Biggie was in the top. Jay-Z again is also in the top. Slick Rick is always in my top. Well, I forgot to say Lloyd Banks with the Don't Fuck Around list.
Okay.
Leave Lloyd Banks the fuck alone. He is not to be fucked with. So Jay-Z, Slick Rick, Melly Mel, Lloyd Banks, Big L, Prodigy, Eminem, Drake. Drake is amongst my best. Run DMC, Beanie Siegel, Grand Poobah.
Nice.
Grand Poobah was fucking. These are guys who, Slick Rick and Grand Poobah. These are people you can't even imitate. You can't imitate them.
Right.
Ice Cube, Method and Redman. To me, again, Method and Redman are where where Raekwon and Ghost, Method, Redman, EPMD. Those are people I have to hear together. Although Method and Red both got dope shit by themselves. Like, Redman has one of the most memorable lyrics I've ever heard. I always remember this lyric to this day on the Headbanger. Yo, I get wet with the tech, with the gun and Moet, and what you see is what you get, and what you get is your ass kicked, nigga. Hit you with the, what you see is what you get, and what you getting is your ass kicked, nigga. Hit you with the 5-figure, like A+ pump, take pump on your back trunk, pump. Yes, the Batman is what they call me. Cerebral palsy, like, that, like, you can't get better than that. Chuck D. Q-Tip. Come on. Q-Tip is amongst the best. Lil Wayne. Kool Mo D. Kool Mo D is also on my Don't Fuck Around list because he's the one who created dissing rap. Busy Bee, I don't mean to be bold. Put that Bob Diddy Bob bullshit on hold. We gonna get right down to the main grit. Go tell you a little something why you ain't shit. That is the first diss record ever. You can't leave him out of that. And when I see Leave Me Alone list, don't go fucking with these people. You gonna go fuck with Jadakiss? You gonna really go fuck with Jadakiss? Do you remember Animal? The 50 Cent diss? We saw
Jada
and all that shit.
Yeah. I liked the Problem Child joint they did with.
You know who else is on my Don't Fuck Around list? I may not have him here. I might have, because I rewrote this list a couple of times. Cannabis. Leave that man alone. Leave Cannabis alone. He's actually on my top MCs as well. Lil Wayne. I think Lil Wayne is amongst the best. Now, Lil Wayne did have that little stretch where I think he was like on codeine and shit.
Right.
And he was making those boo-hoo, he was just mumbling and shit. But a Lil Wayne who writes is one of the most dangerous motherfuckers ever.
What about a Lil Wayne who has Gilly write for him?
I don't know about that.
Okay.
I don't. Did Lil Wayne have Gilly writing for him?
There was some conflict between Lil Wayne and Gilly where Gilly said that he was writing.
Okay, so he was writing for him, but did he write all this shit?
No, I didn't write it all, but I just think that should disqualify somebody.
Okay,
but because they try to compare Wayne to, like, if there was to be a versus battle with Jay-Z, some people was electing Lil Wayne.
Okay.
And I was saying, how could he be in a versus battle with Jay-Z if he's had a ghostwriter?
Yeah, but see, I want to explain something. When you are at that level of popularity, as well as volume of records and work, you can't do it by yourself. Why was the Chronic so good? Because nobody had ego. Niggas got in there and wrote each other's verses and shit like that.
Right.
You know, how can you have great albums without working together?
You want to know something? I don't think there's ever been any scrutiny placed on the recording process of the Chronic. Where
And Doggy Style, Snoop said it.
DOC, and
DOC is what he's on my list.
Yeah.
Great fucking writer.
Right.
But see, here's the thing. There's a difference between when you're putting out that many records, you need help. Not only are you doing that, but you live in your own life and dealing with your personal shit, business deals and all. You need some help. But it's the majority of what Wayne wrote his.
The majority probably is.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then let me tell you something.
I don't like how the rules have changed. It wasn't always like that.
But I'm
Go ahead.
gonna tell you something. Lil Wayne had one of the best verses that I've ever heard in my entire life. Okay? One of the best. I'm gonna say it to you real quick.
Okay. This better be good.
Oh, it's fucking really good. Lil Wayne, when he did this verse, he encapsulated everything that from Jay-Z to Fatman Scoop to Lil Wayne to fucking Don Rickles, Steve Harvey, fucking any person who's ever been famous that's a man.
Right.
He summed up the experience. How many times I gotta tell your ass to come over? How many times I gotta tell you I got a chauffeur? Think about it, think it over. Everything gonna be kosher, okay?
Right.
If you take a taxi, how much I owe you? Don't take no naked pictures. If I can't get naked with you, this dick need recognition. Are you with this shit or not? If you not with it, bitch, bon voyage. Okay? He said, hold on, just give me a second. Because I gotta read it to you. It's one of the, he summed up exactly how every celebrity is usually feeling. Hold on, Lil Wayne, hold on, I'm gonna break this down for you. Lil Wayne, how many, because I want to quote it right, how many times, lyric. Okay? This is what this man said. Okay. How many times I gotta ask your ass to come over? Okay, oh yeah, okay. How many times I gotta tell that ass to come over? How many times, how many times I gotta tell that ass to come over? How many times I gotta tell that ass to come over? How many times I gotta tell you I got a chauffeur? Think about it, think it over. Everything gonna be kosher. Now, nigga, you know everything's not gonna be kosher, but you saying that everything. Listen, think it over. Everything gonna be kosher, right? Call me when you getting closer. How many times have you, as a man, had a woman come into your house and you like just call me
when you're like way. Yeah.
6 minutes away, right? Call me when you getting closer. If you take a taxi, how much I owe you?
Right.
Okay, don't worry about this. How much I owe you? Because I'm here with that. You got it. Here, just, is it 50s, 100s, what you want? Don't send me no naked pictures. If I can't get naked with you, okay, this dick deserves recognition. I don't mind paying the commission. Okay? That's a rich thing. He said, I don't care how much you cost. Listen, I don't care. You want 1,000, just tell me what you want.
Right.
Right? Is you with this shit or not? If we ain't fucking, then bitch bon voyage. Leave me alone. How many times? I said, how many times? Too many times, and I ain't got no time. That explains the entire. That man broke down the entire experience of a celebrity fucking with a woman in one lyric. There's only one man that has done something that amazing, and that's Teddy Pendergrass.
Huh.
If you go, and people, we're gonna give you a lesson. If you do, what's the name of the song? Because I'm a Teddy Pendergrass fan.
Minnesota from the Money Boss Players.
What's up, Minnesota? I got to get to you, man. Just please DM me your information again. Come on and go with me. Come on over to my place.
That's that shit.
If you we go through that shit. Hold on. we go Teddy Pendergrass. Teddy, this man, Teddy Pendergrass, they wrote a record where the man picked up a woman from the club in 4 minutes. Everything he said happened in 4 minutes. I don't think there's any piece of writing that's better than that. And when Teddy Pendergrass on Wake Up Everybody said, politicians, stop lying about lying. That's some shit now. He said, politicians, stop lying about lying. That's some ill shit. Stop lying about lying. To tell somebody stop lying about lying.
Pele, I appreciate your super chat.
Thank you, bro. Pendergrass. And you should go watch that documentary. It's amazing. Pendergrass, come on and go with me lyrics. Okay. Listen to this shit. I don't feel like being lonely tonight. You see, I want some company. And you look like just my type. You're the kind whose spirits are running free. So basically he's saying you're a thought in today's wordplay. Let's take a sip of some cold wine and dance to the music nice and slow. And the man said, you won't be under any kind of pressure. We'll just let the evening flow. That's Lil Wayne saying everything gonna be kosher.
You talking that shit?
That's Lil Wayne basically saying everything gonna be kosher. The man just said the same shit. And you ain't gonna be under any kind of pressure. Just I'm gonna be pressuring you, but I'm gonna tell you I'm not pressuring.
Teddy shit was smoother.
Right? You see, we'll just let the evening flow, right?
Right.
You look like you're bored to death and you want to get away from this noisy crowd.
Right.
So
let's get up out of here.
Understand what this man is doing. He said, listen, you don't want to fuck with this. Let's go over here.
Right.
Okay? So he's already talking her out of this shit. Right? Okay, let's go where it's nice and quiet. Where there's nobody else around. So basically he's isolating them.
Right.
Because now he's working.
Right.
You can see where he's coming from.
Right.
He's working now, right? Let's sit by a cozy lit fire and we can be each other's company. Now, how does that sound to you? Because it sounds so good, it sounds so good.
Sounds so good to me.
Like, we can be each other's company over here where nobody's at. How that shit sound to you? Because to me, it's dynamite.
He killing that shit.
Right? To me, it's dynamite.
Right.
Okay, right? So then he goes, let's go to this place or shit, right? Right? And then he said, okay, so then he said, my car's right outside. We can leave right now.
Right. We can leave right now.
That's it, you ready to go. Okay? You understand what this man is doing?
Killing that shit.
It's killing it. The man said, so he went from saying, listen, let's get out of here.
He said he need that hoodie you got on. So drop the information.
This is My Haters Never Win for my merch line. I just got the printer. I'm starting to print it. You can send an email to promo@fatmanscoop.com. Tell me what size you want. Leave your email and I'll get back to you. So he said, first he went from, you look like your spirits are running free.
Right.
You look like a freak bitch now.
Right.
Okay? Then he said, listen, let's take this somewhere else. It's too loud in here.
Right.
Let's be by ourselves, which means I got a better chance of getting this done. Then the man said, my car's right outside. We can leave right now.
Leave right now.
That's if you're ready to go. Okay? Now, I see you would, I understand it. I understand it if you say no, but don't you do that. Don't do that.
Right.
Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Right. Very aggressive.
I would understand if you said no, but don't do that.
Right.
But don't you do that, baby.
Right. I got this Rolls Royce outside.
Got this outside. That's if you're ready to go. Now, I see that you could probably say, you don't want to fuck with this, and I would understand if you said no.
Right.
But don't do that shit. Right?
Fucking up the mood, man.
Fucking up everything. So now that was on. Then he said, come on and go with me. Come on over to my place. You see, it's not far from here. So basically, we're going to get in this car. We're going to take a 6-minute ride. And we're going to be at my house, right?
No doubt.
So he said, you've been sitting here for quite a long, long time. He said, I've been watching you, right? And I've had my eyes on you. I've been checking you out all night long. You look so nice and you look so sweet. Come on and go with me. What did she say by the end of that shit? Where we, are you gonna know what to do when we get there? This nigga lined up so good that she turned around and said, yeah, but what are you gonna do with me when I get there? That's 3 minutes.
She started talking. She started talking.
He said, listen.
Killing that shit,
That
man.
is
genius.
He said, everything will be kosher.
Yeah.
I understand. I understand if you say no, but don't you do that. Okay?
You just did a 16-bar breakdown for a Teddy Pendergrass song.
But don't you do that, baby. Because my son tried to...
That's some new shit right there, man.
He's telling me about Party Next Door, whatever. I said, listen, I'm in the middle school, so my parents listen to Teddy Pendergrass. I'll listen to this young shit, but you ain't gonna tell me nobody picked up a woman in 4 minutes like that motherfucker just said.
Oh, man.
Do you understand that was a 4-minute record? Everything he said you could do in the club right now.
Right.
You understand that, right?
Right.
Okay, so let's go back to the top rappers here, but I just want to tell y'all how good Lil Wayne was. Grandmaster Caz, Bun B, Big Pun, DMX, Inspector Deck, who I think is the absolute most underrated rapper ever.
The whole time that you've been talking, they've been saying Inspector Deck in the comments.
Extremely, extremely underrated. Joel Ortiz, Busta Rhymes, Kendrick Lamar, Common.
All right, let's go through the Kendrick thing right now. You name Kendrick Lamar in the same, conversation paragraph with a lot of legends. And a lot of people feel that Kendrick Lamar's legendary status has been unjustly bestowed upon him.
I think he has it, man. I think he's lyrical, man. He's lyrical and he takes risks. That's my personal opinion.
Okay.
I like him. I think he's one of the best MCs. Common's lyrics and his voice and his flow. I mean, go. Listen to him on Go.
I fuck with Common, yeah.
Kanye West. I think Kanye West is amongst the best, honestly. Das Effects, J. Cole, Tretch, The Game, EPMD, I count them as one person, Snoop Dogg, Cameron, and that's in the Killer Cam days,
Okay.
Mace, DOC, Guru from Gangstar.
Fire.
Now, I never thought Guru was like lyrically the best, but his voice, man, and his delivery was second to none.
Yeah.
Guru, again from Gangstar, Papoose.
I think we gotta put some respect on Guru's lyrical game.
Okay, I mean, it's not.
I think Guru can go.
Okay, it was for me for voice.
All right.
Papoose, I love what Papoose raps about. I love his tenacity. I love his creativity. The things about the Kansas, the cereal and the coins and all that shit, and then doing an album every month for a year.
Oh yeah, I seen that on Drink Champs.
Oh my God. CL Smooth. Would you agree with that?
He nice. I fuck with him.
Lupe Fiasco.
I need more.
E40.
I need more.
Bro, you in that you just okay, got you. But
I was 19.
Right, he's on my list. T.I. T.I. is one of the most lyrical, bro. Give it up.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Black Star, Most Def, and Talib.
I love them niggas.
I said Black Thought, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Scarface.
Fire.
And then I put Tupac on there.
I
wasn't a great Tupac fan. I knew Tupac. I knew Tupac. I fucked with him a couple of times. I wasn't the greatest fan,
right.
but I understood his cultural impact and I understood his delivery. It's in the scene with them, then me. I do what's in the scene, and man, me. Who took that style recently? Would you say like kind of Jeezy took parts of that? Yeah, you know, like
yeah, he took
But somebody, Kanye took part of it. If you listen to like it's in the sea, the man, the knee, he took a little bit of that. He has a little bit of that spirit in him. Then I said female MCs in no order: Roxanne Shante, Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, Antoinette, MC Light, Queen Latifah, Nicki Minaj, Bahamadia, Rhapsody, Rod Digger, Eve, Lauryn Hill. And Lauryn Hill's actually on the guys' part 2. Nonchalant, Missy Elliott, The Brat, Remy Ma, Sweet Tea, Moni Love, Heather B, and Lady Arrange.
Okay, out of all of those, I think only one represented the West Coast. That was Rage, and she really from Virginia, so
okay,
it wasn't a lot of representation from the
West Coast.
No, Yo-Yo.
I fucked Yo-Yo. See, the thing about these kinds of lists, you can fuck somebody and not really remember, I gotta put Yo-Yo on here.
Right.
Yo-Yo has to be on here.
Right.
Yo-Yo was nice. I fucked Yo-Yo over. I did it dirty. Anybody is missing on there.
Shit.
And I do think Eminem is amongst the best rappers to ever live. I know you may not think that, probably other issues, but...
This is my only thing with Eminem. We just don't... When I say we, I don't speak for all black people, or I don't speak for all a body of people. I know the people that watch Gully TV, they don't really fuck with Eminem.
Okay, so
like
so
that.
let's and I want to say this to people. You can take, listen, man. I'm a man. I don't ride the dicks of popular opinion. I say what I feel. I feel what I say, and I stand on my own square. You don't have to like it. Like I don't have to like your opinion.
Right.
Eminem is one of the best. I know people may say, oh, he's not of the hip hop culture or whatever, but I need you to understand something.
Why you feel people say that?
They do. They say, oh, he's not hip hop. He's not of the culture and shit. This is not because black people made hip hop doesn't mean that you can't be white and do shit. Just like Blanco Brown is making.
I'm saying it's a lot of white rappers that's fired that people like.
The Mills dude.
He's fired.
Fire.
OT the real. It's white rappers that's fired. That's getting busy. Mac Miller was fired.
Mac Miller got busy. Yes,
yeah,
Mac Miller got busy.
If they around and shit, like it's a lot of them. It's more.
You know, another group I fucked on this list. I fucked with Zelda. My bad. I got it. I love.
I could understand because they just creating their legacy.
Right, but I like what they doing. I just think that Eminem, technically, from a skill level, is one of the best that I've ever heard. He is definitely on that do not fuck around list. You will get body playing with Eminem.
They saying Jack Harlow.
I think Jack Harlow is dope. I think Jack Harlow is fire.
Yeah.
So I don't look at hip hop gotta be black and hip hop. Nah, man. When you
it's still anything hip hop has to it has to go past the cool table.
Right, but who are we to say who's cool? So
the people who created hip hop says
that.
who's cool.
I got that, but at the same time, if I'm
because hip hop is cool, right?
But I got it. But at the same time, if I'm an artist and I do what's in my heart,
yeah, and
I believe what I'm doing,
right,
and I'm able to make people believe what the fuck I'm doing,
yeah,
then I am cool.
I understand.
It's almost like look at I fucking Benny the Butcher.
Yeah.
Benny Butcher was doing a freestyle that I watched on TikTok today. He said, I made millions off no hit record. Mm-hmm. Don't half of the people know who Benny the Butcher is.
He did.
But he worked his ass off. Just because the mainstream might not think he's cool, he is cool because he created his own shit.
He did what people ultimately wanted. We wanted to all the time. We wanted to hear niggas get on a beat
And spit.
and spaz out. Yeah.
Right.
So for years, people was telling artists that you have to make a song a certain way with hooks and all of that type of shit. And I think now they don't even use hooks all like that, or they only use one.
There's a couple of different things. When you create your own lane, you do what you want. When you are independent, you do what you want. When you can't do what you want, when you go to a record label and you have people putting money into you, you got see, because what you're not understanding is the game has changed, people. I want you to understand this. The game has changed, and I'm gonna have a record industry course coming out in the next 3 months, and I'm gonna be breaking it all down. Music is no longer a guy like Clive Davis going into a room and saying, oh man, I can feel this shit, like I feel your energy. These dudes are like accountants, man. They like picking stock. It's like, yo man, let's go with this ETF fund. This is a buy. No, this is not a buy. They looking at people like that now. They're looking at it like an investment. They're not as the music is. People are not feeling the music and signing shit off the music. A lot of these dudes are fucking accountants, man. Other than the real flavor niggas that are really in the culture, a lot of these niggas that sign these artists are fucking like accountants and shit. They looking at, is this a buy or is this a sell? And Benny the Butcher and West Side Gun and Conway, these niggas had their own money. They made their own rock way. Yeah. They made them believe. You were one of the first niggas who recognized it because where you are from a geography standpoint. So you caught it early. You said, okay, these niggas are fire. You helped them with that. They got other things. And they proved themselves. Right.
I also knew that people wanted exactly what them niggas was doing. Some niggas to get on the beat and start
saying some shit.
Start talking that shit. That's all people wanted and shit. Songs are cool. We got a special place in our heart for songs, but hip-hop fans want to be entertained and shit.
So here's the thing.
We don't want to sing.
Right. Here's the thing that you have to understand, people, and if you're an artist out there, you have to understand this. Arnold Schwarzenegger said something that's very important, and I want all of you to listen to it. He said, work hard as hell and then advertise it. Yo, we in a world now where when people come to me with their music and say, is my shit hot or not? I said, to be honest with you, I can't tell you. I said, it's all predicated on whether you can make people believe that's hot or not. Can't even judge your shit.
If somebody asks me that, I know 9 times out of 10 it ain't no good and shit.
Why?
A nigga with a hot song, he gonna tell you it's hot.
Yes.
This fire right here. Listen to this shit.
But that's also people believing in themselves and believing in the product they push. Right. So, for example, Gully TV, you get on here, you like, yo, man, this is the biggest show. Yo, my content is exquisite. Yo, I fucking dropped this. It's something you need to watch. Boom, boom, boom. You tell people what it is.
I'm showing them, though.
But you believe it. Hold on,
I'm showing them, though.
Listen, you believe it, and then you come behind it with the actual work that is fire. Right. But there are people whose music is garbacho that they'll tell you that. Look, these niggas can't. I'm listening to some of these records. These niggas ain't even rhyming on beat. I said, these niggas ain't on beat. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2. Nigga, you not even on the bar. So the game is completely different. This top MCs list, this will not happen in 3 or 4 more years. Unless there's a J. Cole or something. And J. Cole's a bad motherfucker, man. Jesus, he's crazy, man. So, I don't know if y'all heard that freestyle on LA Leakers, but that man showed his ass to the public. Also, there's another guy I just forgot. Go Google him. He's on LA Leakers. His name is called Simba. He's from Oakland in the West Coast. Fucking amazing. Go find that freestyle. Have you ever heard of Simba?
Nah, this is the first time.
Yo, bro, you better go look up the LA Leakers. He's the one who said, I ain't buying a chick who something about a Birkin. He was talking about on the Uchiwali beat.
The dark-skinned kid with the Cartier glasses.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Woo!
He a beast. Yeah, I reposted that.
He's different.
Yeah.
He's different.
Yeah.
Okay? Listen, he's so different, I got on Instagram, I said, hey, what the fuck? I was put him on DM. I said, sir, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Yeah, he spazzed out.
He killed me. He called me back, yo, thank you, OG, blah, blah, blah. That's the one thing about being an elder statesman. When I hit people, they hit me from a whole different level of respect. They're like, damn, coming from you, homie. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm blessed to be in that space, to be respected, because just because you make records don't mean you're going to get respected. And my body of work has been one that has garnered me respect. And it's garnered me respect because I did not be myself. So when I was coming up, I was a rapper. I was signed to Teddy Riley. And I was rapping street, but I grew up in the Dougie Fresh system. So I was rapping like Rakim, but dancing like Dougie Fresh. That shit don't make no sense. Right?
Right.
I was smart enough to know, because I was supposed to be the first Notorious B.I.G. Puff, we were gonna, once we left Teddy, we were gonna sign with Puff, and Puff said, yo man, this is what I'm gonna do. I want you to keep making the street records, and I'm gonna put you in a suit and tie, I'm gonna make you for the chicks. That's big. But something told me, yo bro, you a rapper, you an artist, you're not a gangster. You know all the gangster niggas in the hood, they fucks with you, but you not busting no guns. And I was smart enough to walk away and not fuck with that. And that saved my life. Because who knows, if I was in that same position, I might have wound up meeting that same end. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I would have been hot, but who knows, right?
Right.
But I was smart enough to know that ain't me. And I walked away from the music industry, and I just so happened to have to put my brother through school and I made that first Hands Up record, and that was who I really was. I used to do crowd participation under Dougie Fresh, and that's why it worked. Because I knew what I was doing in the dance space. I could rap hard with the best of niggas at that time, but I was doing something that I really wasn't. I was portraying it, I was writing about it, but it wasn't me.
Got it.
Crowd participation was me. So when people see me in the street, the first thing they do is start dancing. So when they see me, yo, Fatman Scoop, because my name is so synonymous with dance.
Right.
That gangsters, killers, ill niggas, white people, they just start dancing. That is why so many rappers get in trouble, because your name is synonymous with street shit. So when you go to San Diego, when you go to St. Louis, niggas like, oh yeah? Well, nigga, you supposed to be real like that. What it really do? The same way they come to me and say, oh, you dance, they coming to them on some street shit. That's why niggas be in trouble so much.
Every city, gotta go through that.
Every city. Like, and that's why you gotta check in. Niggas gotta check in.
What you think about that?
I'm checking in?
Check in.
I don't have to check in.
Okay.
I never checked in nowhere. Not saying I'm no tough guy, but I'm going into different kind of spaces.
Right.
So most of the time, when I'm performing in the bam, 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 bam. You seen in Dubai?
Yeah.
That was some fucking bam, 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 bam.
Right.
You know, it was like fucking, I got a hangover, whoa, doom, 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 fuck you, you know, and
right.
I got a feeling, woo, you know, that's the kind of shit I'll be playing, you know,
right.
Because that's where it works for me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I do a hip-hop club here and there, but I'm an open format DJ for the most part. So I don't have to check in because I'm not trying to be from the street. But the minute you want to align yourself with the street, you become part of the street politics.
Right.
So when I go to Houston, I don't check in. When I go to Dallas, I don't check in. When I go to Shreveport, Mississippi, I don't check in. Because I'm not performing for those dudes. If I was performing for those dudes, I probably would have to check in with the Bloods. I probably would have to walk around with dudes. But at the same time, I never wanted to be that dude to walk around with my dude's hood security. So when you there's stages when you become an artist. there's a stage where you take all your niggas with you.
Right.
So if you notice, when people first come out with records, they got like 50 niggas with them, 100 niggas. And you notice that it always starts to boil down to four or five people, 3 people, 2 people. I used to bring 100 niggas to the club with me. And at that time, Brooklyn Mint by Biggie. Biggie had a clothing line called Brooklyn Mint. They used to give me all the Brooklyn Mint shirts because my man used to work at Brooklyn Mint. Every night, I would come home. I'm in the club with all my niggas from Schaumburg Plaza and all these other places. We fighting. How the fuck am I making hands up? That put your hands up. What? Hands up. How the fuck am I fighting putting single ladies? Where y'all at? Make some. How the fuck are you fighting with that?
Right.
But I'm bringing my niggas with me.
Right.
So my niggas is on the floor. They got jewelry or whatever. They fighting with niggas. So I would bring my dudes to the club so much. If there was a fight and I saw my niggas in it, I would say Air Force One, Air Force One, Air Force One. So that meant when I said Air Force One, all of our people ran to wherever that was at. And one night, I was in this was like 1996, something. I was in New Brunswick, New Jersey in a club. And God bless the dead, one of my dudes who passed away, he was the gangster of my block. He used to hold my entire block down. The block, Schaumburg Plaza, where the Central Park 5 is from, Schaumburg used to hold that block down. He was the main goon of that block. He came home off a double murder. I said, yo, bro, you know, you don't have to do that shit no more. Come fucks with me. Come fucks with me, have a good time. Nigga, you've been in jail for fucking 12 years. Like, come on, nigga, this ain't the way no more. So I went out there, it was me, him, his brother's a real nigga, he's still locked up, and all my dudes from Schaumburg, and some of my dudes from St. Nick and a couple other places where I used to hang out. We all drove out there, and I played the Benjamins. And when I played the Benjamins, niggas tried to snatch my man's chain. That nigga went in, started washing niggas. So I'm like, Air Force One, we all out there fighting, whatever. They like, yo, we gonna kill y'all niggas. So the whole club is waiting outside. It's me and like 40 of my niggas downstairs. And the security guard said,
they said, we gonna kill you.
We gonna kill y'all niggas. It's like, so 60 niggas out. It's 50 of us inside, but it's like 600 niggas outside. And they like, yo, man, how the fuck we gonna get out of here? I said, yo, man, we ain't got no way to get out of here. We gonna have to sit here for a minute. And he said, yo, so the security guard said, you good, right? And I said, how we good? And some nigga pulled up he pulled up his shirt, he had 2 45s. He had a 45 long and a 45 automatic. He said, I said, well, what the fuck that mean? You got the guns. He said, yo, Scoop, you the most responsible nigga, I'm gonna give you the gun. Hold it down, right? And I held it down, right? But I was sitting there and I was like, yo, bro, I'm supposed to be making hands up. What the fuck am I holding a gun for right now? And I'm sitting there thinking about it. My man said, I'll never forget it, God bless the dead. He said, yo, man, I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna go to my trunk. And if I get to my trunk, I got my oo-wop in there, I'm killing all these niggas. He said, yo, I got my oo-wop in the trunk, I got my Uzi in the trunk, I got my oo-wop. If I get to my trunk, I open my trunk, I'm killing everybody upstairs. And I said, I'm about to go to jail forever making hands up. And that day, I said to the Lord, I said, Lord, if I get out of this situation, I'm going to cut my entourage. And the day after, I start cutting dudes. That was it.
I heard that.
That's it. Yo, he said, yo, man, if I get my oo-wop, I'm killing everybody.
Could risk that shit.
And so I'm sitting there and I'm saying, wait up, hold on. I'm making hands up. Oh my wild motherfuckers, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Tear the club up. I'm making fucking shit to make people dance. And my man talking about if I go up, double murder nigga. He's talking about, yo, if I go upstairs and I get my oo-wop, I'm spraying this entire shit. Anyway, we stayed there for about an hour. They cleared out. I drove home. I didn't play the radio. I didn't play nothing. I was just fucking driving and listening to the sounds of the road. And I was like, man, after that, man, fuck that. I can't do this no more. And that's how my crew started going from 40 to 4 to 5 to 4 to 3. And now when I travel with a road manager, and that's it. I go in the club, I do what I gotta do, and I leave the club. So when I perform, I'm gonna walk in the club. So if I'm performing at 12:15, I'm gonna walk. You see me? I didn't
walk through. Yeah.
I walk right in the club. Come on, let me get on the mic, do my shit. It's an hour. All right, I'm out of here. I'm gone. Because I don't talk to no chicks in the club. I don't do none of that shit. I get in and I get the fuck out because I understand that this is a job, and that's how I'm able to continue doing what I'm doing for almost 28 years now. Because I fucking go in, I go out, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do nothing. I just handle my business and leave. But this is all shit you gotta learn. I almost had to die to learn that shit.
Damn. Yeah, you gotta cut them loose.
You got
Honor Rogers, you see what happened with
how many Jews you had to cut loose?
Trey Ray,
How many Jews you had to cut
over.
loose?
Ultimately, I was such a workaholic. Niggas just couldn't keep up, and anybody who couldn't keep up, I basically had to cut people loose because of lifestyle differences and shit like that. So, yeah.
You're not gonna get to the top with a lot of people. What else we talking about? Are we wrapping it?
Nah, I want you to drop your contact information. I gotta, we gonna run through something for Shaheem after this.
Oh, shout out to Shaheem, man. Shout, what you gotta do for Shah?
We got a documentary coming out this summer.
What's it about?
It's called Mike Jack. It's the Shaheem Franklin story. I'm an executive producer and shit.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
You know I love Shaheem, right?
Oh, we about to talk about that in just a minute.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. I fucks with Shah hard, man.
I appreciate the live stream. I need some station identification. Let them know what you're
Okay,
doing.
so you can find me on Instagram at Fatman Scoop. That's where I pretty much live. If you want to rock with me on TikTok, it's at Fatman Scoop. I'm starting to do a lot of TikToks and challenges. I'm just taking what's in my mind and I'm putting it on TikTok. So shit for plus size women, you thick and all that shit, and just giving you commands and chants and showing what they came to your timeline for. Showing where you can turn around and be sexy and do all that shit. I got a million chants. Middle finger up for your ex-girlfriend. Middle finger up for your ex-boyfriend. Middle finger up for your ex-husband. Middle finger, like that kind of shit, like that you could just do on TikTok. Middle finger up for your ex-girlfriend. You like that kind of shit. So I got a lot of stuff going on TikTok, shooting videos, and for me, I was inactive for a long time, and then I realized how the fuck am I gonna continue to tour and do my thing and not put out work? I'm a tour master. I'm a tour king. But you gotta put out work too.
No doubt. Appreciate your time.
If you wanna rock with the with my merch, I'm opening up a line. You can go to fatmanscoop.com. Most of my designs are on there. This one is Haters Never Win. I think it's still on there now. I got a bunch of different designs. So if don't DM me, all that kind of shit. So I got a bunch of different stuff on there. If you want to go check it out, you can just go check it out, man. And right now, I decided, I used to have a company that was printing it. I'm printing it myself. I want people to feel the love when I do it. Like, I'm going to do the shit myself. So if you want to order one, go to promo at fatmanscoop.com. First, go to the website, see what you like. Go to promo at fatmanscoop.com. And then when I start printing next week, I'll be doing a payment gateway and getting the money and then sending you a product.
I asked you to come do a podcast episode. You went above and beyond, man.
Bro, but I'm supposed to do that. If you're my people and I fucks with you, I'm supposed to do that.
My nigga, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all tune into the podcast on all podcast platforms. The Dribble podcast, you're going to hear a lot from Fatman Scoop. We just did a lot of work about an hour ago. Make sure y'all tuned in and make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at Gully TV. At I am Gully TV _, and I'm on Twitter at Gully TV1. Scoop, you got anything else?
No, just at Fatman Scoop on Instagram. See how I do it. Fuck with me with the merch. See where I do my shows. If you wanna book me for a show, I'm active. I'm active all the time. Bookings at fatmanscoop.com. Go get it. You know, if you hit me with a DM, I'll try to hit you back. Oh shit, the dribble. Where you get this from?
That was a gift.
This fire right here. This
That was a
fire right
gift.
here. So if you want to just rock with me, you know, you can reach out to me. I've been fucking with your man Gully for about 4 years. The thing that made me like him was that he was fearless in his attitude, and he was taking a lot of people on, and he was telling the truth. And sometimes when you tell the truth, you create enemies, and he didn't back down. And I thought that was, you know, when you in a business where you dealing with the street, you gonna come under some pressure, no matter what, you know. And it's something about not backing down from some of these people that is extremely real, and I respected it when somebody can stand on their square in the face of pressure and just fucking take it on. And I just thought that was great.
No doubt. I appreciate your super chat, Pete Manuel. Shout out to the PA Knit. I had to get on here and do that.
Yeah, I call that the Isaac Hayes, bro.
Call it the Isaac Hayes.
Yeah, that's the shit.
This one of my newer joints. PA Knit, man. Fuck with the dribble and shit. Scoop in the building.
Yes.
Fuck with my podcast, man. The Dribble. Gully TV presents The Dribble on all podcast platforms and shit. This episode is gonna be out of here.
We talking about a whole bunch of different kind of things, man.
PA Nick, get your dribble right. Peace.